Rahul Gandhi will surely become Prime Minister if Rahul Gandhi can go to jail unless one group will surely win just about 205 to 210. Another group will just touch upon close to 270, 275.
Please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and please press the bell icon so that you get to know when my latest video has come. And to learn more and to find a video relevant to you, please do check out my videos list.
Hello, namaskar and adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan. Once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. About a week back, I had put forth my predictions through a post where I had mentioned that the chances of the country of India, my country, my beloved nation, having two prime ministers after the current election which is going on is high. I had also predicted that India may have not one prime minister alone, but it may also have a deputy prime minister. The third thing I predicted was the term of the prime minister may not change unless if the current prime minister continues, then there may be a change in term. But if there is a change in prime minister being changed now, then also there may be a change mid-term. So these some predictions I had made about what may happen in the elections which are right now happening. Now, usually astrologers also get some intuitions from time to time because the kind of work that we are in, we not only need a strong mathematical ability, analytical ability, but also intuitions. So about roughly a month back, three weeks to a month back, I got this strong intuition. One fine day I was just sitting and I was watching something. I think I was watching some documentary about something, and this sudden thought came to my mind that Rahul Gandhi will become the Prime Minister of India. So I thought, I'm not a supporter of either Congress or BJP. I like Narendra Modi because I think he has done a lot of good work for India, and I think stability is important. However, it's not that nobody is perfect, but I thought bearing a few things which I'm not a fan about how he goes about his work, but I think stability and all is okay. So I thought, where did this thought come from? This intuition come from? So as astrologers, I'm trained not to just let go of an intuition, but to look deep within. And within a couple of days after that, Sonia Gandhi, his mother, announced that she will not fight an election, but she will go into the parliament, which is like the Senate in India, through the House of Lords or through being nominated in the Rajya Sabha. Okay, you don't fight an election, but you're nominated by other elected members. So that gave me a thought that I should look into Rahul Gandhi's horoscope more deeply, trying to connect the intuition that I got that Rahul Gandhi may become the Prime Minister, and then within a day or 2 days, Sonia Gandhi, his mother, announcing that she is not fighting election, she is going through into the parliament, to the Rajya Sabha through a nomination. So I thought, is there a connection between this intuition that Rahul Gandhi will become the Prime Minister and Sonia Gandhi quitting active politics through election but getting into the Rajya Sabha, the upper house, the House of Lords? So I looked into his horoscope and I found a few things which a number of astrologers have missed. In the 2019 elections, in which Narendra Modi, our current Prime Minister, he swept the elections, that time I saw on the television 3 or 4 astrologers on one side and 3 or 4 astrologers on the other side. One astrologers group said Rahul Gandhi will never become the Prime Minister because his Lagna Lord, his ascendant is that of Capricorn, the Lagna Lord Saturn is debilitated, so he can never rise to the highest elevation. To some extent it is right. Another group said no, it doesn't matter, he will still find very strong presence in making the government and so on. Anyways, we know that Rahul Gandhi lost the elections by huge margin. His Congress party got very less seats. Narendra Modi got astounding majority on their own, crossed 302 odd seats, I think. And with the support of their group, other entities in their group, NDN, they were almost crossing 2/3 of majority, because of which they were able to have a lot of changes which they promised in the manifesto and so on. So what is changing so far in this election, and why there are a lot of things which Rahul Gandhi is doing which is also changing the track? which doesn't mean he's winning the elections. From the surveys, at least, the surveys are saying that Modi and his party, the Bharatiya Janata Party, will again cross 300. Somebody saying 325 more. But the current trend is slightly reversing, not completely in Rahul Gandhi and his party's favor or the group that he and his other parties have put together, but there is some traction which they are developing. So why is it? Let's jump in and see why I predicted, after looking into his horoscope, he may become the prime minister. I also predicted that he may go to jail if some other things come by, and there are other predictions which I am also making basis how his astrological chart is throwing up some results, some permutations and combinations for us. Now this is Rahul Gandhi's chart. So this is his ascendant, which is of Capricorn. Capricorn's Lagna Lord or ascendant Lagna Lord Saturn is debilitated, and in the fourth house in the sign of Aries, this is significant. And his moon is debilitated in the sign of Scorpio, and his moon is in the nakshatra of, his moon is in the Scorpio sign in the 11th house. 11th house is the house of masses, and it is in the nakshatra of Jyeshta, ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is his sixth lord of competition, of people who are competing against you, your enemies, but it is also the house of people who work below you, under you. So this is significant because Mercury also rules the 9th house of long distance travel, and that's why many times he is traveling away from India and he keeps going abroad, and at least till few years back, most of the time he was out of the country. Now why is his horoscope so significant this time around? Because currently he is passing through his Mars and Rahu Dasha since last year, October 2023. He was in his Mars Dasha when he did the Bharat Jodo Yatra, or the travel that he did on foot, almost 4,000 kilometers that he walked from Kanyakumari till Kashmir, from south to the north. And why is this significant? His Mars is in the 6th house. Mars is very strong. Mars also rules his 11th house of masses. So because he walked during his Mars Dasha through the last year, he did his Bharat Jodo Yatra in this Mars Dasha. Mars also rules the 11th house of masses, so he was able to overcome the tag of Pappu which was given to him, a buffoon which was given to him by the opposition, and he was able to overcome and create some degree of place in the hearts of the masses. The 4th house is also, remember, heart. So he did that, and last year he stepped into Mars and Rahu somewhere in October. Now why was his Mars also very strong? Mars. Because firstly, let's look at his chart. Saturn may be debilitated in the 4th house, but Saturn is in the nakshatra of Bharani, ruled by Venus. Venus is his 10th lord, because of which there are challenges, because Saturn also aspects his 10th house, which is ruled by Venus. Saturn is placed in the nakshatra of Bharani, ruled by Venus, so it is weakening his 10th house of ascension power. However, Venus in Cancer sign is in a nakshatra exchange, getting into the nakshatra of Pushya. So because of which there is a nakshatra exchange between Saturn and Venus. So Venus has a strong bearing. His 10th lord Venus is very strong, being in the 7th house, which is the house of people, everybody, each and everybody who comes in contact with you, you leave a mark on the person, you leave the person with some degree of liking for you because of the exchange of the nakshatra. Now 7th lord moon is in debilitation, which is also the 7th lord, which also shows that there may be hidden spouse somewhere or hidden woman somewhere, which is hidden because the 7th lord is in the sign of Scorpio, hidden. But this is significant, but which means moon is going into the sign of Scorpio, which moon is also the karaka of mother. Now we know that the Scorpio sign is also the sign of the 8th house, and 8th house is also the house of inheritance. But when do we get inheritance? We get inheritance when we lose somebody, they give up their money or property to us after they are gone. So 8th house is also about getting favors or winning favors after somebody is gone. So here, moon in Scorpio, where moon is also the karaka of mother. However, his 4th house is also mother. The fourth lord, Mars, is in the sixth house of competition and enemies, which means his mother remaining in active politics is the reason why mother has become an enemy for his rise to power, because Saturn is in the fourth house and aspecting Mars. Saturn is influencing the Aries sign, which is ruled by Mars, and Saturn is also aspecting Mars when it is debilitated. So the Lagna Lord aspecting Mars in the sixth house of competition weakens it. And the fourth Lord is also mother getting into the sixth house of competition and overcoming enemies. So while his mother is active in politics, Rahul Gandhi cannot become the prime minister. So the condition for him to become the prime minister is Sonia Gandhi should have been out of active politics. So when Sonia Gandhi announced that she is getting into the Rajya Sabha, not contesting the election, it activated a little bit of overcoming competition, but not completely. So it triggered that, because of which he has become one of the front runners to become the prime minister, though Modi is far, far ahead of him. But because his fourth lord is under the aspect of Saturn, debilitated Saturn in the sixth house of competition, his moon is debilitated in the 11th house of Mars. So till his mother is out of his way, he cannot become the prime minister. So surely this is the case for him. So, but because right now he's in Mars and Rahu, and if you see, his Mars is in the nakshatra of Ardra. So his Rahu, which rules Ardra, gave him one win where he was able to overcome the tag of Pappu and become somebody who became very known and started to being very liked. Now he is in Mars, Rahu itself. Rahu is pretty strong in the second house, in the sign of Aquarius, ruled by Saturn, which is also his Lagna Lord. So Rahu is giving him a lot of power. Rahu is also aspecting Mars in the sixth house. Now, what is Rahul Gandhi doing? Rahul Gandhi is throwing up this notion that Narendra Gandhi's government will change the constitution, the Samvidhan. That is not true. Probably Narendra Modi is not trying to do that, and he and his deputy Amit Shah has already said that. However, Rahul Gandhi has been, to a certain degree or large extent, been successful in trading the lie using Rahu, because he's in Mars Rahu Dasha, that they will do that. And so Rahu is giving a lot of strength to Mars overcoming competition. And so he has been able to push that, or at least come in the game. Now, what is important is that if Modi had put him in jail, because see, what happened when Manmohan Singh was the prime minister, Rahul Gandhi did not take, Manmohan Singh was the prime minister from his own party, Congress party, before Narendra Modi became the prime minister. Rahul Gandhi did not take any ministership or any cabinet berth. If he had done that, then Narendra Modi would have found some fault in the ministership that he headed and put him in jail. Now, he didn't do that. Narendra Modi did not cage Mars, and he let the Mars loose. He caged Arvind Kejriwal. If he had put Rahul Gandhi in jail, then it would have been game over for the opposition. Rahul Gandhi would not have been able to move around and, give this huge notion that the Samvidhan, the constitution is being changed. So Rahul Gandhi not being caged, the loose Mars has been able to rough trod over competition, with Rahu also aspecting Mars, Rahu also aspecting Jupiter. So he has some chance of becoming the prime minister, though it would have been stronger if he if his mother was not in active politics at all, had quit active politics. Now, the other thing which is prevalent, that is Narendra Modi may still come back to power, which is still a strong notion, which is still a possibility. So the condition for Rahul Gandhi to become a prime minister is three. One, his mother should completely actively give up politics. Second, he has put up in the constituency of Amethi, from where he lost to Smriti Irani last time around, he has now put up KL Sharma, who was his secretary and looked after his work. So Rahul Gandhi he has a chance of become prime minister if KL Sharma, his secretary, earlier secretary, now nominated to fight Amethi, wins in Amethi, and KL Sharma has a very strong chance of winning in Amethi. So Rahul Gandhi is surely winning Raebareli, KL Sharma will surely win Amethi. Now, putting up KL Sharma in Amethi was a shrewd thing, because what he's trying to say is by winning in Amethi through KL Sharma, he's winning three constituencies. He's winning Rai Bareli, he's winning Wayanad, and he's also winning Amethi through his KL Sharma, which means he has huge popular support across. And his own secretary defeating his arch nemesis Smriti Irani shows that his popularity is so high. If KL Sharma loses in Amethi, which means that Smriti Irani would have won probably even against Rahul Gandhi, and Rahul Gandhi ran away from Amethi, not contesting against her. So that will dwindle his putting up his hand to ask for prime ministership if his party is in contention, which is small chance, but the chance is there. So for him to become prime minister, condition number one, which is not being satisfied completely, but to some extent, Sonia Gandhi not quitting active politics. Second, KL Sharma has to win. And third, he has to make up his own mind. Rahul Gandhi is a very reluctant politician. Even if his party wins handsomely and others say ready to give support, he may be reluctant to become prime minister. He may end up making the current president of his party, Mr. Kharge, the prime minister of India. So chances of Kharge are very high. Now, what is the chance of Rahul Gandhi becoming a prime minister, becoming stronger? The chances of becoming stronger, if Modi comes back to power and becomes prime minister, then between October this year to October next year, Rahul Gandhi will be in Mars Jupiter Dasha. Jupiter is retrograde, is in the 10th house, in the enemy sign of Libra, under the aspect of Saturn. So during that period, Rahul Gandhi has a high chance of being put in jail under the PMLA Act, which is the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, which does not need a conviction. That means he doesn't need to be convicted. Based on allegation, he can be put on jail, which means if he comes out of jail after a few months of being in jail, he is not convicted, then he can still fight the elections and he can still become the prime minister next time around. If he's put in jail between this year October to next year October, there is a strong chance that Modi becomes the prime minister again. If he's put in jail, then he's surely becoming the prime minister in 2029. Nobody will be able to stop him, because he would have gone in jail. The 6th house, the lord of the 12th house, Jupiter, is in the 10th house. So one pushback or one big failure, large failure has to be there. And Rahu aspecting Jupiter, which is the 12th lord. 12th house is also isolation or even jail. So, and Jupiter is retrograde. So chances are surely there. And the other thing is 8th lord Sun being placed with Mars. So once Mars has to be caged, or through upheaval, Sun is power, leadership has to be caged. So his own aspiration has to be caged. If that happens, he may become the prime minister. If not, so the prediction that I'm making, change in prime minister or a deputy prime minister also there, a weak government, KL Sharma winning Amethi, Rahul Gandhi winning Rai Bareli, Rahul Gandhi also getting a chance to become prime minister under the conditions that I've given. And another thing, another prediction I'm making, if Rahul Gandhi wins Wayanad and Rai Bareli, which he is poised to, then he may quit Rai Bareli, he may give up Rai Bareli to be the representative from Wayanad, and Priyanka Gandhi may then win or fight in Rai Bareli, because that also makes sense, because the win in Rai Bareli and Amethi is Priyanka Gandhi's rather than Rahul Gandhi. So Priyanka Gandhi then may fight in Rai Bareli if Rahul Gandhi wins both Wayanad and Rai Bareli, which looks very strong, and KL Sharma also winning Amethi. So friends, the chances of Rahul Gandhi becoming prime minister would have been very, very strong if mother had given up active politics. Sonia Gandhi, some chance she has given by going to the Rajya Sabha, just about 50% chance. Another thing, the 50% chance is all three things coming together. Because of she going into Rajya Sabha, so she has created some chances. Then the second thing is KL Sharma winning in Amethi, which again there is some chance. And third, Rahul Gandhi making up his mind. See, nothing is a guarantee that this will absolutely happen. The choice will be given to you. Astrology gives us a choice. That's why we have the science of astrology for us. The choices also make us who we are. So if he doesn't make the choice, he may not become the prime minister. But if he is sent to jail, then nobody will stop him becoming the prime minister in 2029. If he stays out of trouble, between October this year and next year, October, then he may not go to jail. Then his chances of becoming the Prime Minister in 2029 are reduced further. So, one party will surely cross just about 205, 210, one group. Other group may just about touch 270, 275. I'm not telling you which group is crossing where. I'm giving you enough tips through this video and my last post who I feel will be crossing or coming close to 270, 275 part and end up becoming the government, and who will form the government and becoming the Prime Minister. But I'm sticking to my prediction that there will be not one Prime Minister but two Prime Ministers over the next 2 years. Chance of having a Deputy Prime Minister is high. Chance of Rahul Gandhi going to jail if Modi comes back to power between this year, October, and next year, October, is also there. But if Rahul Gandhi goes to jail, then the chances of him becoming Prime Minister in 2029 are high. His becoming Prime Minister this time around is slightly chances there, but based on the three conditions which I've told you. So friends, I'm keeping this video short till this time around. So let's hope and see. Let's hope and pray. Let's see what happens. I don't have any favorites to anybody. I would have liked stability continue as the thing was happening, but astrology is something which is not about my liking or your liking or what the stars are saying, and I'm telling you what I see. I may be wrong. I'm keeping my fingers crossed as well. Let's see what goes. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe all others got this right. So anyways, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me. The links given below. Until some other time with some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.